First and foremost, a strong marketing plan utilizing the internet. 90% of all buyers start their search on the internet. So you have to have a good marketing presence there. You also have to price it effectively and competitively with other homes on the market. The biggest thing is create that wow factor for your buyers. First impressions are crucial. When they first drive up to your house, you want them to go, wow, see fresh mulch, new plantings and flowers, resealing of the pavement. And then you'll do the same thing for the inside of the house, the first impression of the inside of the house. Is it clean? Is it well organized? Is there a lot of clutter? Buyers want to see a house that's well maintained and bigger than what they expected. And in my experience, most of the people that want to go out and see houses want to see them in the daylight. They want to see the outside of the house. They want to see it in good light. So primarily they'll go during the day. People are willing to take off time for work or utilize time during the weekend to go see their house because they realize that that's the biggest investment that they're going to make. So typically people like to go see them during the daytime. The two things that I hear from my buyer clients more often than not, I don't even want to go into the house because of how the house looks from the outside, or man, this house hasn't been maintained well. I wonder what's going on underneath or on the roof. There are probably two most common things that sellers do that I wouldn't say are mistakes, but things that they don't think about readily. First and foremost, where are they going to spend their marketing dollars and where are they going to spend their limited funds to create that wow factor? You have to have a plan of action for that. And secondly, when people are selling their house, a lot of times they're moving in within the same geographical area. So let's say you're moving up into a higher price range, you need a bigger house. If your house is in an area that's depreciated 10%, and 2 years ago you could have gotten $200,000 for it, today you're only getting $180,000, a lot of sellers will fixate on the fact that they've just lost $20,000. I totally understand that. But when they go buy a house that once was listed or could have sold at $400,000, the same 10% applies. So they're buying the house instead of at $400,000 at $360,000. They've gained $40,000 in that aspect. So if you take the $40,000 you've gained, subtract it from the $20,000 you think you lost on the sale of your own house, you're still $20,000 ahead of time. So a lot of sellers fixate totally on the price of their current home without realizing the broader picture. In today's market, both are equally important as far as whether you fix the house up or price it lower. I think you definitely need to be, your house needs to be priced comparable with other homes that are selling in your area. It may be even a little bit lower because a house that sits on the market will grow stale. Buyers will soon think that because they're looking on the internet, I see that this house has been listed for 90 days. Why hasn't it sold? What's wrong with it? Is it overpriced? I also think that people expect to walk into a house that they don't have to do anything to. That's why it's so critical to utilize some professionals to guide you as to where to put your money. Buyers want a home that's priced right and a home that they can walk right into and move into today. I think as far as marketing for any home seller, it's crucial to have a strong web presence. As I mentioned, over 90% of home buyers first start their search on the internet. So you've got to have a great web presence. Be on all the websites you possibly can. And you're going to have to utilize the MLS system because that's where buyers are searching for. Internet's the key. Next to price, the number one thing that buyers on the internet are looking for are multiple pictures and virtual tours. You've got to create that wow factor. The first impression of your home is key, whether that be on the web with multiple pictures and virtual tours or somebody driving by and seeing the sign in the yard.